Hi, how's it going, guys? This is Ryan from STRUMfast Music. Today we're going to be doing a Pro Tools 8 beginners tutorial just on the basic functions of the transport window, which is this guy right here. You can bring that up by either pressing Control 1 or going right up here to your window and your transport right there. Sometimes Pro Tools likes to hide your transport on you, so it's good to know how to bring it up. So let's get into this. Basically, you have your playback functions right here, your play, your stop. These buttons right here are your rewind and your fast forward, which do exactly what you think they do. This is your return to zero button. This will bring you to the beginning of your session. And this is your go to end button, which will bring you all the way to the end of your session. This button right here, this is your online button. This basically is for when you're trying to sync Pro Tools to an outside source, or when you want to slave Pro Tools to another, like outside instrument or something like that. All you do is you click on it, and right down here, there's this little dialog box that'll come up, and it says waiting for sync. That basically is telling you that it's waiting to sync to something. I don't have anything to sync it to right now, so it's not syncing. And this right here is your master record button. To record in Pro Tools, you have to go through 3 steps. One, you have to record enable your track, which is right here. Each track has its own individual record button, and you can record on multiple tracks or just one, just by selecting which ones you want to record on. And then you'll come back over here and press your master record button. And then finally, when you have all the tracks selected that you want to have recorded and you have your master record button enabled, all you do is hit play and you'll automatically start recording. Now you'll notice this little red button over here turned on. This is your record enable button on your transport. It basically is telling you that you have tracks record enabled. It's good because if you have a session with 20-30 tracks going, this will tell you if you have things record enabled or not, because you have a lot of things going on when you have 20 or 30 tracks and it's hard to keep track of everything. Right over here you have your tempo. Right now it's fixed because we have the conductor button selected. When you deselect the conductor button, you're able to change it to whatever you want. Now right here, this controls, if you double click on it, this controls some of your count off and your click options. When you have your click going, you can either have it during play and record, or only on record, or just during the count off, whichever one you want. You can even change what pitch it's coming out of, so it meshes with whatever song you're doing. There we go. Oh yeah, and the count off right here, you can change how many bars you want the count off to be. I usually keep mine on 2, just because that's basically the standard. All right. So that's your conductor button. This right here, which is selected, is your MIDI merge button. Whenever you're doing work in MIDI, sometimes you mess up, or sometimes you want to add things to what you've already recorded. So by hitting MIDI merge, Pro Tools will actually record on top of what you already have recorded. It's a really handy tool. Your metronome button right here basically turns on and off your click track. You can either click on this, or you can just come right up here and mute it. It's kind of up to you. And then right here we have your wait for note. This is another MIDI button in the transport. Basically, when you're recording MIDI, you can either go through the steps that we talked about before by arming a track and pressing record in this, and this will record the whole MIDI, the MIDI region. Or you can have this selected and it won't start recording until you hit a note. So it's really handy in case you have something already recorded and you want to just kind of record over a few notes. It's a good tool to have. Over here, this controls your pre and your post roll. You can set it to whatever you want. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, so your pre and your post roll, you can set it to whatever you want. Like if you want an extra 2 seconds, right before your tracks are there, just to kind of warm up a little bit. You can do that. And then right here in this window, this is your playback selection window. This will basically tell you if you select something in a track. It'll tell you where it starts, where it ends, and how long it is. Alright guys, so that's basically that's pretty much everything for the transport window. As you kind of get used to everything a little more, you can customize it however you want. You can add the counters window right here. You can really do whatever you want to the transport window, but this right here is your basic standard transport. So alright guys, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to message us on YouTube, and make sure you like and subscribe. Alright guys, take it easy.